We are here because of Carnival that is holding from on the 27th to the 30th of December. A lot of things will be happening in Osa that day. And at the end of the day, I know that Osa will be written, in gold in the world map. The President of America, UK, all over, they are going to start looking for Osa on the world map. Very, very briefly, we have the initiator of Carnival right here, in the person of DEACON FESTUS OSAIGBOVO. He is the Director General at Edo State Liaison Office, Abuja. And we have members of the planning committee of Carnival here. And by the special grace of God, I am the chairman of that committee. So the press is properly represented here. So for questions you want to ask concerning Carnival, the initiator is here. And for some other gray areas you may want to know, you can also ask me and I will answer you. So let's go.
But I think first you have to tell us, tell us why, what led to, yes, what led to the carnival?
I already told you that when I was talking. Maybe you didn't hear me properly.
It's okay. Let's ask questions. Is that one? Okay.
Direct your questions to.
Before now, there's always.
Just tell us why the reason for this carnival. Just tell us everything about it.
All right, gentlemen of the press, I want to appreciate you for this opportunity, for this press conference today. It is indeed a great day for us as a people of Osa, Abia-Okunla in Oriomo local government. We deem it necessary that as a people, there's a need to come together. There's a need to accelerate development. There are different ways you could accelerate development. You could do it through entertainment. You could do it through this process of Carnival. What is Carnival? Carnival is coming and bringing people together from all over the world, all walks of life, to celebrate the uniqueness of the people. Carnival is a fantastic idea that is used all over the world. In America, Carnival is celebrated. In Dubai, it's celebrated. In London, there is a Carnival. There's a London Carnival. In Nigeria, locally to Nigeria, we have Calabar Carnival. There's Calabar Carnival here. So you see all over in Africa, everybody goes to Calabar for Calabar Carnival. So what we want to build is to create a model for people to follow, that Osa should lead in the state, among the states in Nigeria. So that is why we came up with the idea of Osa Carnival. Obviously, everyone must have heard or have seen that what is trending in Edo State now is Osa Carnival. Few persons have asked me, few people have called from all over the world to say, oh, what is this issue of Osa Carnival? Somebody just accosted me on my way now. I just say, Osa Carnival. I've seen this on television. He said, what is Osa Carnival? I said, well, have you heard of the word carnival? What does the carnival represent? He said, this is very good. It's a good concept. So that is the point. It's a good concept to develop our place, to develop our people, to develop the local government, and to develop the state. That is the reason why we have set up and initiated this Osa Carnival. Thank you.
Okay, what are we going to see? What are you giving to the people to see? That when you say carnival, is it to showcase your cultural heritage? Is it about music? Because amongst your people there, we know SK Ugbebo is a maestro. It's a big name when it comes to entertainment. Is it only entertainment? I mean, cultural heritage, I've said.
There's going to be a symposium. There's going to be a symposium. In the symposium, we are going to display what we are made of. You see, in part of the jingle, you see there is a crops exhibition. As Osa people, we are known as farmers. We are very good. Our soil is very fertile. We are using this opportunity to also attract those into agro-businesses to come to our community. We have vast of land for them to come and farm, to come and establish industries, to come and establish education facilities, to come and establish even what do you call it, sporting activities in the community. So we need that. We are very accommodating. In Orionwo, Oza is the best accommodating local community around the entire Orionwo. So a lot of persons have always referred to and said, Ozakpolo. What is the word? What does that mean? Ozakpolo means we are very big people. We are very large. Just the way it is pronounced that Ozakpolo, that is what we represent. We are very accommodating. When you come to Oza, you see a lot of other tribes. You see people from the north, people from the east. There is a man who have lived there for over 50 years, who is from the east, have lived over 50 years in Oza, because we are very accommodating. So coming to the area of crop exhibition, Oza is known to be the best yam producers in Orionwo. Oza is known to be the best cassava producers in Orionwo. Oza is known to be the best plantain producers in Orionwo. Oza is known to be the best egusi producer in Orionwo. So to continue, etc., etc. We have a lot to showcase that day, a lot to showcase. And if you look at coming to entertainment industry, Oza is playing a leading role in the entire Edo State. In that Edo State, when you count a number of musicians, local musicians, entertainers, event managers, before you count 2 or 3, you must identify an Oza person. My brother SKO, he's well known. He's an Oza man. So a lot of them. So we need to harness this opportunity, harness this talent, and see how we could bring them together to showcase and let people, they say you have to blow your trumpet for people to know that you are around. So we need to blow your trumpet. It's just like you have to put a sugar down for ant to trace that something is there. So Oza is like a sugar. So we are putting the sugar down for everybody to come and see what we are made of.
Question?
How long has this carnival been, and how
Is this a debut?
can sustain?
This is a Maiden edition. So this is a Maiden edition, and it's something that is going to outlive me and even outlive my children. So that means it's going to be sustained. You can see the caliber of persons that are made up of the committee. So there are people who have vast in entertainment, in different fields, not just entertainment, in education, in law, in sporting, in law, in international relation matters and all that. So it's going to be sustained. So it's going to outlive myself, who is initiator of this.
Excuse me, to add to what the initiator has said, in this carnival, we're also going to have football tournament. Okay, and that football tournament is going to be for villages in Abiokula and other villages around there. Okay, we're also going to have dancing competition, singing competition. Like the initiator have said, Oza is the Jamaica of Nigeria. We have over 35, in this carnival, we have over 35 musicians who are EDGs of Oza that will be performing. Over 35. Of course, don't forget that Professor Richard Ugiagbe is our father. He's from there. Richard Ugiagbe is from there. Idele Samson is from there. Stanley Yanonwa is from there. The late Chris Ide, you all know, is from there. Fabomo is from there. And of course, myself, I'm from there. So it's going to be music. Then we want to also see that, because the older generation, very soon they will leave. So who are those to take over from them? Because of that, we're also having singing competition where we'll discover new ones that will take over from the older ones. Then we have beauty pageant. We also have fashion parade. We also have quiz and debate. We say the youth, they are the leaders of tomorrow. If the youth must be leaders of tomorrow, they must be properly prepared for that tomorrow. And in a way of preparing them, we try to bring in a bit of academics for these young ones. So where we'll now have the debate and quiz for students in SS1 and junior secondary. Then again, we have the big one, the Heroes Award. We are giving out awards to OSAIGBOVO who have excelled in their various field of endeavors. Not only excelling in their various field of endeavors, who have also been contributing to the development of OSA. For instance, the initiator here, the new look OSA market you are seeing, he's the one that initiated it. He has put electricity there. He has been grading roads there. He has put, we have 2 health centers there now. One he initiated. And of course, today in OSA, we have the ODF, the OSA Development Forum, which he established. And that is bringing all of us together, you know. So that is some of the things we are also doing. Back to my initiator.
Okay. No, please, I wanted to ask a question. Although he has answered half of what I wanted to ask. You know, Carnival involves bringing different people of different units together. So how have you been able to get other communities, and which are the communities that will feature in this Maiden edition of OSA Carnival? Or is it going to be only OSA?
Thank you. Thank you. Before he comes in, I want to quickly answer this again. Like I told you, I already told you that Abiokola, we are doing a football tournament that is involving all the villages, not only OSA. In Abiokola, we have about, how many villages? About 8 or so?
About 8 or 10 villages.
About 10, they are all involved. Even those outside. For instance, Abudu is not part of OSA, Abiokola Ward. They are participating. So Abanosa is not part of it. Igbanke. Ogada. So it's a misgrid. They are all coming, not only OSA.
Well, it's an open event. It's an open event. We have invited the noble citizen of the state. Of course, we have invited the deputy governor. We have invited the minister representing us. We have 2 ministers. We have Dr. Osagi Anire. We have invited Clement Agba. We have invited Pastor Osagi Zeyamun. We have invited Dr. Pius Odubu. We have invited, of course, my brother. We are partner in this, Honorable Patrick Aisowe. We are partner in this. I don't need to. He's from OSA, so he's part of it. And we have invited Dennis Idahosa. We have invited Ogbede Yama. We have invited a crop of people, prominent people from OSA and outside OSA, to come for these events. We have received at least 90% confirmation of every person that have been invited.
Okay, sir. In the area of, I thank God for what you are doing. For all your, I'm from Uruguay. The initial of Okaiwo's Cup, I'm the one. In the area of Kachem Young, you have football tournaments. What become aftermath of this tournament? What is the plans on the ground for them? Whoever becomes whether the most valuable player, because they're going to be young ones. What is your plans? You're going to network them with this national academy, or you want to leave them at that OSA level? Thank you very much.
That's a very good question. You see, we want to build a system. We want to build a system that will outlive every one of us. So apart from the immediate benefit, there's going to be a way of promoting them. Just as you have said, as you have rightly said, have a way of promoting them to a better academy, or promote them to a musical concert, promote them to, or the ones that are very talented, we could sponsor them. So we could bring them to a limelight and see how they will be known. You know, we have so much talent around the communities that don't have opportunity to showcase what they have, or even though they are showcasing, nobody is identifying them. This is an opportunity. Apart from we as a people who are the organizers, visitors are also coming. They could identify them. I remembered in early 80s, when I was staying around Igbesawa. So we usually play football around Oza Primary School. So that was how Thompson Olia was identified. I remember we were playing ball together then. I was staying around that environment. So that was how Thompson Olia was identified. So I remembered how another person was also identified, the former Super Eagles coach. So, Guavon, sorry, Guavon.
Is the coach now?
Yes, I think they just returned him, Guavon. My father's house is just behind Western Boys, Elewere. So they were coming to, and I was schooling in Western Boys. They were coming there to train. So people identified them right there. So this is how this is going to be. So people will come, and those who come, they will identify them and say, oh, this guy is very good in football. This guy is very good in music.